Yo, what's going on, guys? And today they're talking about the fact that the Sixers have begun to revisit the possibility of trading Tobias Harris. He's averaging 15.6 rebounds while just attempting 12 field goals a night. He's actually been quite efficient, but trade talks are expected to intensify leading up to December 15th when players who signed contracts in the offseason become eligible for trade. Now, look, yes, he's attempting the lowest field goals since his season in Orlando. Now, when you look at Tobias Harris is currently, I believe, the 16th highest paid player in the NBA. First off, can we send him back to Orlando? Do Gary Harris, Terrence Ross, and right there, I think that brings you to like 25 million, and then throw on Mo Bamba. We'll send Tobias Harris and a pick for Mo Bamba, Gary Harris, and Terrence Ross for Tobias Harris. What do you guys think, Philadelphia 76ers fans? You get yourself Mo Bamba, Terrence Ross, Gary Harris for Tobias Harris and a pick. Maybe 2 picks. Mo Bamba's not playing anymore. Gary Harris and Terrence Ross are on their way out. I honestly think that's not a bad deal if you think about it when you look on it on the paper. But yeah, so that's where it's a crazy time to see what's going on in the NBA currently, especially with this Tobias Harris stuff, because the Tobias Harris's contract, they're not going to trade for a straight up player because all the players who make the same amount of money, he's not as good. But you could also hit up Buddy Hield and be like, hey, send me Buddy Hield and TJ McConnell, and you could get the deal done. You could even hit the San Antonio Spurs up and be like, send me Jakob Poeltl, Josh Richardson, Doug McDermott for Tobias Harris. Those are all possible deals. And I think it's more likely that they do a deal with a lottery team, or that's a lottery team or a Western Conference team, because they could also do Jonathan Isaac and Gary Harris. There's a lot of deals out there for them to do because of his contract, and there could be teams that maybe they feel like they're a few pieces away from making that jump to actually contending. And I don't know. I think it's definitely something to keep an eye out for, just because I think a lot of people wouldn't expect to see a guy like Tobias Harris on the market. And I think he's a lot better than people would want to give him credit for. He's not a bad basketball player by any means. And he could still, I think, lead a team and have success. So let me hear your opinions down below if there was anything I might have missed. But yeah, I think it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this all plays out and where Tobias Harris ends up, or if this is just all smoke screens and he just stays in town like he never left that all to begin with. But yeah, so let me know. I think that's where we'll wrap this, and I'll head out. Let y'all be. Say la vie. Do all that good stuff. I think, yeah, I don't know what else we would talk about, but hey, it was cool day in the NBA, and I appreciate y'all for listening. If you did, we're about to go live on the NBA show, and that's part of the reason why we did all this, was so once I finish the NBA show, I can just edit them and we're good to go. And that way I don't have to do anything and I can chill out. I also took a fat nap, which I kind of regret. So we'll see how I do after that. Also, Paulo Banchero being out with an ankle injury sucks.